If you're hunting for a holiday gift that actually improves someone's golfing game, start at their hands. The wrong glove makes the club feel slippery and forces a tight, nervous grip. The right one locks the club face to their fingers, lets their swing breathe, and turns hold on for dear life into calm, repeatable contact. With this list, you'll find that Christmas gift that gets used the moment your golfer gears up for spring tee-off. Something they'll feel on every swing, not just admire in the box. This is Golf Gear Now, and we're diving into 5 gloves that deliver real grip and feel. We'll stick to what matters: materials, patterning, fit, and how each model behaves in an actual swing. Every glove here earns its keep on course, and each one makes a thoughtful holiday gift for a friend, a family golfer, or yourself. Starting us off is the tour classic that flatters a huge range of hands, the Titleist Players. The foundation is premium Cabretta leather cut, thin enough to behave like a second skin. That thinness is a performance choice. When your lead hand meets the grip, you feel the texture and micro rotations of the handle instead of a padded layer muting feedback. Titleist's paneling follows natural crease lines across the palm and fingers, so as you hinge or bow the wrist, the leather flexes with you rather than bunching into a ridge. Perforations along the fingers and across the back of the hand push warm air out, keeping the palm lightly tacky instead of slick. The result is that quiet, confident set. No folding across the thumb pad, no looseness around the base of the fingers, just a secure hold with less grip pressure. Fit mechanics are dialed. The thumb is contoured so the V of the lead hand points cleanly toward the trail shoulder without the panel lifting. Finger lengths are cut to reduce extra leather at the knuckles. The tab closure sits low and spreads tension evenly across the back of the hand, so when you snug it down, the glove lays smooth instead of puckering. Around the wrist, the cuff seals with soft, even pressure and doesn't carve a groove by the end of 18. Titleist offers both standard and cadet sizing, shorter fingers, wider palm, which is priceless when you're choosing a Christmas gift for someone whose old glove always looked half a size off. Care is simple: smooth it flat after the round and air dry. The leather returns to shape rather than crisping into a curl. If your holiday shortlist includes a golfer who lives for clean contact and wedge finesse, this is the tour clean answer that never goes out of style. Next up is a value-savvy take on tour leather, the Callaway Tour Authentic. This glove also leans on Cabretta through the palm and fingers, chosen for a blend of thin feel and structure. The leather arrives with even, confident tack, so you can set the club lightly and trust the face not to wobble on the first move away. Venting on the fingers moves heat out, and the seam layout avoids pressure zones like the heel pad and the base of the index finger, exactly where a bad glove folds and causes microslip during takeaway. The palm panel sits clean when you place the grip in the fingers and nest the heel pad, which keeps the lock steady as you change direction at the top. Adjustability is simple and repeatable. The tab is easy to grab with one hand, yet presses down flush, and it stays sealed through full swings without creeping open. The wrist feels cushioned rather than crimped, so you can slide a sleeve over it without a lump. On the course, the sensation is stable without stiffness. You get a planted connection with lighter grip pressure, and the leather doesn't turn rubbery or dull at impact. For holiday shoppers, the sizing spread, including cadet, makes it easier to gift match without a fitting session. The look is clean, the break-in is quick, and the tack stays consistent through practice blocks and league rounds. Wrap this for the player who wants tour-grade leather with a closure they can fine-tune between shots. Moving on to the glove that refuses to let weather make the decisions, TaylorMade Rain Control. Instead of Cabretta, the palm uses a microfiber, suede-like material engineered to increase friction when damp. That's the whole point. Drizzle, mist, or heavy air that would make a leather glove feel slick actually wakes this glove up. The outer hand panels flex so the fit remains conforming with a little moisture in the mix, and the wrap, where the index meets the palm, is intentionally flat. No seam nub in the spot most golfers use to set the club. The closure cinches with a positive feel and stays put, and the cuff has enough elasticity to seal gently without biting into the wrist. The on-course difference is immediate. In patchy drizzle, you keep your normal pressure and still feel the face tethered. In sticky humidity, contact remains even, rather than grabby then slippery. Because the friction profile improves wet, you avoid the common mistake of over-squeezing, which saves speed and keeps the club from shutting down through impact. Many players keep a pair in the bag for honest rain days, one for each hand, to turn a would-be washout into a controlled, playable round. As a Christmas gift, it's quietly brilliant. Most golfers own a daily Cabretta glove, but not a purpose-built wet weather option. Give this to the league grinder or the friend who practices no matter the forecast. And you're handing them confidence when conditions would normally derail tempo. Before we continue, holiday shoppers, every glove we're covering is linked in the description so you can check materials, sizes, and cadet options all in one place. If you're finding this helpful, tap the like button, and if you want more clean, no-nonsense gear picks from GGN, subscribe so you don't miss what's next. Back to leather benchmarks with the name that keeps coming up in fitting bays, FootJoy StaSof. The leather is exceptionally supple and impressively consistent, thin enough to transmit feel, resilient enough not to bag out by the back nine. FootJoy contours the thumb so it lies flat when you set the lead hand and pre-curves the fingers to match a natural grip. That prevents the across-the-knuckle creasing you get when a pattern is too straight. A flexible panel across the knuckle line expands as you hinge and then relaxes flat at address, eliminating the tight then loose sensation that makes some gloves distracting during the first couple holes. Inside, moisture management is subtle and effective. The contact surfaces move sweat off the skin without feeling spongy, so the palm stays tacky as your hands warm. The closure is low profile and spreads tension evenly across the back of the hand. Once sealed, it hugs rather than floats. The net effect is controllable feedback. On full irons, you feel face angle without vibration masking it. On partial wedges, you can reduce pressure and still keep the blade from wobbling. Through the round, the leather maintains shape instead of surrendering and asking for extra squeeze late. The size run is broad and includes ample cadet options, which makes it an easy holiday gift for the player who won't tolerate guess-fit gear. Treat it well, smooth flat to dry, keep it out of direct heat, and StaSof holds its gamer feel far longer than the disposable gloves you grab in a pinch. Finally, a modern aesthetic that still respects fundamentals, the TravisMathew Course Change. At its core is premium Cabretta, soft, thin, responsive, cut so the palm lays flat when you place the grip in your fingers and seat the heel pad. The finger rows are perforated to keep air moving around the digits, which helps the leather stay lively instead of sealed and sweaty. Stitch lines are tidy and steered away from pressure points so you don't feel seams at the base of the index finger or across the thumb pad. The tab has that confident press and hold feel, and the cuff glides under a sleeve cleanly without creating a ridge. What sets the TravisMathew Course Change apart is personality without penalty. The clean branding and modern color options make it a distinctive holiday gift, the kind of present a golfer is genuinely excited to pull from the box, while the build remains all business. On the first swing, you notice the light pressure lock, the palm's natural tack grips without rubberizing, the thumb rests flat so you're not fighting a fold, and contact feedback stays crisp on everything from half shots to full sends. Care is straightforward. Smooth it flat after play and air dry. The Cabretta returns to that buttery, ready feel next time out. If you're gifting a player who cares about look as much as feel, this is the stylish pick that still performs like a real tool. That's our holiday guide to golf gloves that keep your connection to the club clean and confident, thin where you need precision, tacky where you need hold, and cut to move with you instead of against you. You'll find all the links in the description to check materials, sizes, and cadet options and choose with confidence, whether you're picking a Christmas gift for a golfer you love or upgrading your own bag for the new season. If this breakdown helped, tap the like button and subscribe to GGN for more no-nonsense gear picks all season. A better glove won't swing for you, but it will let your swing show up. Every shot, every round.